In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NFL games happening on October 15, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NFL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New Orleans Pelicans versus Atlanta Hawks. The New Orleans Pelicans and Atlanta Hawks meet Saturday in NBA preseason action at the Gateway Center. The New Orleans Pelicans are still looking for their first preseason win after losses to the Magic and Rockets. The New Orleans Pelicans have lost 6 of their last 11 preseason games. The Hawks look for a 3-0 preseason start after beating the Cavs and Grizzlies. The Hawks have won 6 of their last 8 preseason games. The New Orleans Pelicans ranked 6th in the league in defensive efficiency and have the potential to be a dark horse contender in the Western Conference. On Thursday, New Orleans was outscored in each quarter of a 120-87 home loss versus Houston. New Orleans CJ McCollum tallied a team-high 17 points on 6 for 1 3 shooting and committed 5 turnovers. Brandon Ingram added 10 points and 5 rebounds for the Pelicans, who shot an ice-cold 39% from the field. The Atlanta Hawks are arguably the most talented team in the Southeast Division and will need to improve on a defense that ranked 22nd in efficiency a season ago. On Thursday, Atlanta was outscored by 10 points during the fourth quarter and managed to hold on for a 103-102 home victory versus Memphis. The Hawks connected on 1-6 for 4-2 from long range and shot 44% overall. Trae Young led 5 Atlanta players in double figures with 20 points on 8 for 1-6 shooting. Jalen Jackson chipped in 14 points and 3 rebounds. Kobe Buffkin added 12 points and 6 rebounds off the bench for the Hawks. Things can change quickly in the preseason due to constant roster changes, but the New Orleans Pelicans are arguably the worst team in the preseason through 2 games. At the very least, they are offensively where they're shooting under 40% from the field and averaging 96 points, which is the lowest total in the league. The Jazz are next, but they're averaging 99.5 points, so there's quite a gap. The Hawks have won 6 of their last 8 preseason games, and they're capable of shooting even better than they have. So the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The New Orleans Pelicans are averaging 96 points on 39.9% shooting and allowing 121 points on 47.6% shooting. CJ McCollum is averaging 14.5 points and 1.5 rebounds, while Brandon Ingram is averaging 12 points and 4.5 rebounds. Dyson Daniels is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Jordan Hawkins is grabbing 2 rebounds. The New Orleans Pelicans are shooting 29.6% from beyond the arc and 65.9% from the free throw line. The New Orleans Pelicans are allowing 34.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45 rebounds per game. The Atlanta Hawks are averaging 105.5 points on 43.8% shooting and allowing 104.5 points on 43.8% shooting. Trae Young is averaging 16 points and 2 rebounds, while Onyeka Okongwu is averaging 12 points and 2 rebounds. Jalen Johnson is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Kobe Buffkin is grabbing 3.5 rebounds. The Atlanta Hawks are shooting 33.7% from beyond the arc and 78.4% from the free throw line. The Atlanta Hawks are allowing 28.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.5 rebounds per game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus New York Knicks. The Minnesota Timberwolves and New York Knicks meet Saturday in NBA preseason action at Madison Square Garden. The Minnesota Timberwolves look for another preseason win after upsetting the Mavs twice last week. The Timberwolves have won 9 of their last 11 preseason games. The New York Knicks look for another win after beating the Celtics on Monday. The New York Knicks have won 10 of their last 11 preseason games. The Minnesota Timberwolves are worth a look in the underdog role given what they did to the Mavericks twice, but they also haven't played in a week after spending time in Abu Dhabi. The New York Knicks got after it defensively in their preseason opener, and they've been money in exhibition play in recent years, with wins in 10 of their last 11 efforts. At home, it's hard not to side with the Knicks, given their preseason success. I'm also not confident the Timberwolves are going to play as well defensively as they did in their first 2 games, so the New York Knicks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 107.5 points on 43.8% shooting and allowing 97.5 points on 37.1% shooting. Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 17 points and 3.5 rebounds, while Naz Reid is averaging 15 points and 1 assist. Anthony Edwards is the third double-digit scorer and Luka Garza is grabbing 5.5 rebounds. The Minnesota Timberwolves are shooting 37.9% from beyond the arc and 73.7% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing 30.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 51 rebounds per game. The New York Knicks are averaging 114 points on 45.2% shooting and allowing 107 points on 42.6% shooting. Emmanuel Quickley is averaging 21 points and 1 rebound, while R.J. Barrett is averaging 12 points and 2 rebounds. Julius Randle is the third double-digit scorer and Evan Fournier is grabbing 3 rebounds. The New York Knicks are shooting 31% from beyond the arc and 75.8% from the free throw line. The New York Knicks are allowing 25% shooting from deep and are grabbing 39 rebounds per game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Portland Trail Blazers versus Utah Jazz. The Portland Trail Blazers and Utah Jazz meet Saturday in NBA preseason action at the Delta Center. The Portland Trail Blazers look for a win after splitting their first 2 preseason games. The Portland Trail Blazers have lost 9 of their last 11 preseason games. The Utah Jazz also look for a win after splitting their first 2 preseason games. The Jazz have lost 5 of their last 9 preseason games. The Trail Blazers dealt All-Star Damian Lillard to Milwaukee and are starting a rebuilding effort under the leadership of head coach Chauncey Billups. On Thursday, Portland was outscored by 8 points over the final 12 minutes of a 122-111 home loss versus Phoenix. Number 3 overall draft pick Scott Henderson led all scorers with 22 points on 8 for 1-4 shooting and dished out 4 assists. Anthony Simons added 15 points and 4 assists for the Trail Blazers, who knocked down 1-4 for 3-5 from the three-point line. The Utah Jazz are in the middle of a rebuilding process that looked like it could be ahead of schedule with some talented pieces. The Jazz added John Collins from Atlanta and he will complement All-Star Lauri Markkanen, who averaged 26 points per game. On Tuesday, Utah was unable to make the plays down the stretch during a 103-98 road loss against the Los Angeles Clippers. Utah Talen Horton-Tucker tallied a game-high 24 points on 9 for 1-8 shooting to go along with 7 assists. Lauri Markkanen added 16 points, field goal, and 8 rebounds for the Jazz, who missed 30 of 39 three-point attempts. The Portland Trail Blazers have had issues in the preseason in the past, and they didn't look great in their first game against NBA competition. The Utah Jazz were competitive in 2 games against the Clippers, and now they come home for the first time. The Jazz rotation players have been shy offensively in the first couple of games. That probably changes here. I'll lay the small chalk with the Jazz on their home court, so the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Portland Trail Blazers are averaging 108.5 points on 47.6% shooting and allowing 94 points on 41.8% shooting. Scoot Henderson is averaging 14.5 points and 2.5 rebounds, while Anthony Simons is averaging 14.5 points and 1 rebound. Sheedon Sharp dishing 1.5 assists and Dean Drayton is grabbing 6 rebounds. The Portland Trail Blazers are shooting 41.4% from beyond the arc and 81.4% from the free throw line. The Portland Trail Blazers are allowing 26.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.5 rebounds per game. The Utah Jazz are averaging 99.5 points on 42.3% shooting and allowing 99.5 points on 38.9% shooting. Talen Horton-Tucker is averaging 18.5 points and 5 rebounds, while Lauri Markkanen is averaging 13 points and 8 rebounds. Keon George is the third double-digit scorer and Chris Dunn is dishing 3 assists. The Utah Jazz are shooting 26.3% from beyond the arc and 75.6% from the free throw line. The Utah Jazz are allowing 27.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 49.5 rebounds per game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.